Welcome to Winter Warland, everybody. I'm your host, Ben Miller, and we are ready for some holiday chaos CSW style. Wait. I'm just getting the festivities started. I've heard this music before. What? You can't be serious. He's retired. There he is, Hoodie Howlett, making his presence felt here at Winter Warland. What is Hoodie Howlett doing here? It's a snazzy jumpsuit old Hoodie's wearing. Crowd's happy to see Hoodie here, so am I, quite frankly. I have no idea what he's doing here. Season's greetings to everybody watching us here on YouTube. And thank you so much for joining us. And don't forget, hit that like and subscribe button and that notification bell down at the bottom for everything CSW. What is Hoodie Howlett doing? I guess we're going to find out here in a second. He's getting the mic.
Listen, for those of you who don't know who I am, my name's Hoodie Howlett. I've been a professional wrestler for the better part of 18 years. And for the better part of 10 of those years, as a professional wrestler, I've called Kansas City home. And just so we can, let's get this out of the way. We can call it Kansas City, right? There's no Overland Park loyalists in the house right now. It's KC, right? But before I start talking about why I'm here, I want to tell you why I'm not here. Earlier this year, in March, my time as an in-ring competitor came to an end in Denver. So I'm not here to be an active pro wrestler. And that's cool. It's cool. In Kansas City, it's always kind of bothered me that I never got a chance to come back here and say goodbye to y'all. Because right here, this is where Hoodie Howlett built his legacy. It was in this city that I took on the living legend Haku. It was in this building where I took on the Mad King, Eddie Kingston, and put a hole in that wall right there. It was in this building that I went to war, night in, night out, with the mile-high Magnum Dak Draper. But it's not just about me. This building holds a lot of memories. I sat up in that balcony and I watched one of the best live professional wrestling matches I've ever seen between Jeremy Wyatt and Thor Terrio. I saw Moonshine Mantel stand right here on this apron and powerbomb Gary J straight to hell through a table right there, baby. The memories. Getting ahead of myself. I'm already blown up. So now, we've gone through a couple memories, and I gotta say, Casey, I think you deserve a little bit more than just a goodbye. So, with that being said, say hello to the new CSW General Manager.
Whoa! Bombshell announcement to start off Winter Warland. Hoodie Howlett is the new General Manager of CSW. The game has changed.
And it's not gonna be, go ahead, do it, go ahead. And it's not just gonna be guys coming in here, writing their successes over the last 10, 15 years. No. We are ushering in a new era of CSW. So I encourage each and every one of you, find somebody that you connect with, find a girl or a guy here that you believe in and help them rise through the ranks of CSW, because it's not just about here. It's not just about here. It's the memories you take when you leave here. It's about watching somebody who's in that locker room rise to the ranks of not just CSW, understand that the memories live here. The future of professional wrestling lives here. And CSW legacy lives here.
Amen to all of that. CSW's Winter Warland is underway.
And now, the following contest, sponsored by a Crusoe law firm, is a fatal four-way scheduled for one fall with a 20-minute time limit.
Here we go at our first matchup here at Winter Warland.
From Eva Beach, Hawaii, weighing in at 232 pounds, Killer Instinct, Kevin Koa.
And one of the most dangerous men in all of CSW makes his way to the ring, Kevin Koa, a man who we saw last time almost pick up a victory against handsome Scott Hansen. But in this fatal four-way to start off our show, Kevin Koa's got to be one of the favorites to pick up the win here tonight. These fatal four-ways have almost been like a proving ground, if you will, for CSW's up-and-coming stars.
From the city of the dead, weighing in at 89 kilograms, he is the king of death, Muerte.
And here comes our resident luchador, Rey de la Muerte, who almost picked up a victory against Samurai del Sol at our last show. So he's looking to redeem himself tonight in this four-way matchup. Our fans really getting behind Rey de la Muerte so far, obviously, against the menacing presence of one Kevin Koa, and we still have two more competitors to introduce into this four-way.
And now, from Wichita, Kansas, weighing in at 200 pounds, the illustrious Rey Leon.
And here comes the illustrious Rey Leon making his debut here at CSW. Rey Leon comes with a certain swagger to him as he makes his way to the ring. This guy's in phenomenal shape, a great athlete, and he's ready to prove himself here in CSW. Will this be the match that Rey Leon makes his mark here on CSW and creates his own legacy as the illustrious one thinks he deserves?
And now, making his way to the ring, from a place you can't
here comes another debut for CSW. The one percenter, as he calls himself, Mike Devine is here. And to no fanfare. He's not even trying to rub it in the fans' faces. He just makes his way straight to the ring and straight to the microphone.
I'm Mike Devine, and you are... Well, in all seriousness, I would like to just be serious for a moment. I'm serious. I would like to be serious for a moment. I want to come out here and thank you. 2025 has been a hard year. Getting anywhere, doing anything is hard. Groceries are expensive. Buying a ticket to come here and support the Dream Factory. I want to thank you. I want to thank every single one of you. You all have done something fantastic and you deserve a round of applause. All of you have done all of that. And most of all, I want to thank you for reminding me how glad I am that my life is not as pathetic as each and every single one of you.
Oh, come on. You can't be serious.
Imagine if I had to come here and sit in your seats, but thankfully you all get to experience real luxury for the next few moments.
So now we get to experience real luxury of Mike Devine here in his debut at CSW. The bell is sounded and we are underway, and Mike Devine not ingratiated himself to any of these competitors, as even Koa throws his jacket to him and clotheslines him down. Now Koa turning his attention to the other two competitors, Rey Leon and Rey de la Muerte. Step up insecurity by Rey Leon, super kick by De La Muerte. Both of these guys, beautiful drop kick, sends Koa into the ropes. And now it looks like they're gonna send Koa outside of the ring with a double clothesline. Little allegiance formed here by the Rays, which I'm sure isn't going to last long. I mean, it can't in a four-way match like this. And now they turn their attention to each other. When these two are in the ring together, I'm just going to go with De Leon and De La Muerte. Wait, man. I'm just going to say Rey and De La Muerte. There we go. I'm excited to see both of these guys, no matter what their names are, squared off one-on-one here in the opening moments of this contest. Side headlock by Rey. De La Muerte trying to figure a way out of this. Shoots Rey off. Ducking the clothesline. Misdirection by Rey. Kicks I already get confused. Kicks De La Muerte down to the mat. Not making a commentator's job easy tonight. Lackadaisical cover, not going to get the job done against De La Muerte. De La Muerte leapfrogs over him. Roll through by Rey. De La Muerte pass through. Ducks the clothesline. Handspring into the back elbow. Nicely done by De La Muerte. Goes for the double stomp and Rey moves out of the way. De La Muerte hits the ropes, showing that great agility. Into a nice head scissors takeover by De La Muerte. Double stomp right to the chest by De La Muerte to Rey. De La Muerte making his way up to the third rope. Might be going for a moonsault here. And here's Devine as he pulls the leg out from De La Muerte. Much like all the one percenters I have heard of in my life, I'm sure Mr. Devine here is going to take advantage of any opportunity that he gets. Nice clothesline by Devine. And Rey Leon has had enough of Mike Devine's shenanigans already. Picks him up. Nice Uranagi. Slams Devine down with authority. De La Muerte still prone on that top rope. Trying to catch his breath after having the legs knocked out from underneath him by Devine. Nice kick by Ray. That's a kick that the Chiefs would have been proud of this season. It looks like he's going to go for the victory kick here. And here comes Kevin Cole with a big boot. Turns Ray Leone inside out. Man, they kicked the beard right off of Leone's face. Keep your eye on Rey de la Muerte, who's been waiting for his opportunity. And collides with Koa. Koa deadlifts him off the mat. Into a power slam opportunity. Snake eyes right on the top rope. And here comes that big power side suplex. Nicely done and nice knee strike by Zuku. Knee strike by Ray Leone. This guy's impressive so far. I hope he beats the 1% out of Mike Devine, honestly. Now here's the kick he was waiting for. No, Mike Devine blocks him, rakes the eyes, ever the opportunist. Russian leg sweep set up here by Mike Devine. Let's see if he can connect. He does. Beautiful Russian leg sweep. Knee to the small of the back by Mike Devine. Now he's picking him up by his beard. Seems like every move this guy does has some insult to it. Beautiful snap suplex. Rolls him over. Looks like he might be going for a three amigos here and chuckling while he's doing it. What a jerk. Let's see if he can connect with the third suplex. He does it. Ray Leone puts a stop to that with a suplex of his own. Cuts off Rey de la Muerte with a kick to the face. Ray Leone has great ring awareness and really showing it here in this matchup. Ray Leone staying on the offense, excuse me. DDT nicely done by Mike Devine. Sliding kick takes Kevin Koa out. Devine on the second rope. What has he got planned here? He's got to grease his eyebrows back for some strange reason before he does it. Forearm attempt gets blocked by a boot right to the face by Leone. Ray Leone quickly to the outside. Rolling senton into the ring. Leone bounces off the ropes and kicks him right in the chest. Sliding drop kick. Leone goes for the cover and Devine has his foot on that rope. Referee has to break the 3 count attempt. Here comes Kevin Koa stomping at both prone Ray Leone and Mike Devine. Great way to start off Winter Warland here in this awesome 4-way match. Picks him up. Kevin Koa trying to bring Ray Leone back into the center of the ring, and he does. He walks him back in a vertical suplex. The strength on Kevin Koa is incredible. Drives him into the mat, taking all the wind out of Ray Leone. Lateral press only gets a 2 count on Leone. Right now it's just Kevin Koa and Ray Leone fighting it out. Hard elbow strike to the back of the head. Nice right hand by Leone. Leone hits the ropes. Sling blade nicely executed. Leone is very athletic, but that's going to put a stop to that. Devine rams his shoulder into that post. Koa backs Devine up into the corner. Big shoulder butts to Devine. Leon kicks him right in the back of the head. You heard that. All across every corner of this building. And Koa takes him out with a clothesline. Koa picking Devine off the mat. Throws him into the buckle with authority. Devine collapses out of that buckle. I think Devine might be dead. Merry Christmas to him and his 1%. Hooks the leg. One. Oh. Rey de la Muerte does not want Kevin Koa to pick up the victory and stopped it with a kick right to the side of Koa's head. Keep your eye on Rey de la Muerte, but Devine's laying pretty much dead in the middle of the ring. Big knee drop by Rey de la Muerte. Here comes Leon, snaps his neck across the top rope. Leon taking advantage of Rey de la Muerte. Leon picking up Devine. Devine reverses the suplex attempt. Now it looks like he's going to go for the Three Amigos again. Not so much chuckle behind it this time. There's the second one. And there's Rey de la Muerte with a moonsault. 1, 2, 3. He got him. Rey de la Muerte making the most of that opportunity with a moonsault after suplex number 2 and picks up the victory here in our opening contest at Winter Warland. Big win for Rey de la Muerte here.
The following contest is sponsored by the Go Pyro. It is scheduled for one fall.
Here comes the turncoat himself. After the events of the main event of the last show, this guy has not won any favors with the fans here in CSW.
Standing 6'4", weighing 230 pounds, Dred.
With his new mentor in tow, Draper. Figures that Dred would align himself with a scumbag like Draper. Draper apparently has taken Dred under his wings here in the last couple months and shown him the ropes, if you will, of being more of a deplorable human being, but also, he says, a better pro wrestler who's going to take over the ranks of CSW, according to Draper, when I spoke to him before the show. Maybe he can employ some of those underhanded tactics. Maybe Draper could give him that award that he smashed across his head last show. Maybe knock some sense back into Dred Roberts.
Now making his way into the ring. From Scott Hansen.
Now here's a real rising star here in CSW. Handsome Scott Hansen is here. Really feeling in the holiday spirit today, dressed in his Marlboro Red best. I mean, that reminds me of the Marlboro Reds I used to smoke in high school. Smoking's bad, kids. Don't do it. Scott Hansen, fresh off of a big victory last time out at Tales from the Ring. Wondering with Draper in the corner of one Dred Roberts how this match is going to be a little bit lopsided. I would have a prediction. Draper always likes to make his presence felt wherever he is, whether that's ringside or in the ring. Bell has sounded and we are underway for this one-on-one contest at Winter Warland from Abdallah Shriner's Temple. Collar elbow tie-up. Dred with a waist lock, go behind waist lock. Using his strength to try to pick up Hansen and bully him around. He does, puts him down to the mat, switches over to a front chancery. A little changing of the guard here. Nice back heel trip. Into looked like he was almost going for a ankle lock. But Dred makes it over to the ropes, forcing the hold to break. Scott Hansen looking to continue his winning ways here in CSW. Nice headlock takeover using the momentum of Dred Roberts against him. Keeps wrenching down on that side headlock, applying pressure to Dred Roberts. Uses the agility, flings him over into another side headlock, using the ropes as momentum. Now Dred trying to get some of that hair in his hand, and of course, that's something he learned from Draper. Shortcuts whenever you can. Like that thumb to the eye and the stomp on the foot, of course. Now Dred in control with the side headlock, wrenching down on Scott Hansen. Scott Hansen looking for a way out, trying to find that back door. Hansen trying to break that iron grip of Dred Roberts. Once again going for it. Oh, and Dred just wrenches down again. Shoots him off the ropes. Tries for a leapfrog. Dred puts the brakes on and shoulder blocks Scott Hansen to the ground. Showing that size and strength advantage of Dred Roberts. Beal out of the corner. Draper encouraging Dred to throw him further. They want to throw him in the third row. Good lord. Dred ducks a clothesline into the corner attempt by Scott Hansen. Big belly-to-back suplex by Dred Roberts. Dumping Scott Hansen on his back. Dred runs into the corner with a back elbow. Picking up a full head of steam now, tries again, and Scott Hansen has a back elbow of his own. Puts the boots up right in the face of Dred Roberts. Clotheslines Dred Roberts. Scott Hansen can't bring the big man off his feet with those big clotheslines. Forearms him into the corner, and Dred Roberts collapses into the corner. Reversal on the Irish whip into the corner. Scott Hansen with that amazing agility with a back springboard elbow off the top rope. Scott Hansen going to the top rope, might be looking for a 450, and there is Dak Draper making his appearance, of course, on the behest of one Dred Roberts. What does Dred Roberts have in his hand? Is that a bedpan? He just cracked Scott Hansen right in the head. What the hell? I was behind the referee's back while he was dealing with Draper. Big, huge clothesline by Dred Roberts. Where the hell did a bedpan come from? 1, 2, no! Scott Hansen kicks out. It's a Christmas mystery I don't think I'll ever be able to solve. Where the hell did a bedpan come from? Dred dropping an elbow over the prone neck of Scott Hansen, who's laying on the apron. Number 2 right there. Crowd chanting, "You can't beat him," after hitting him with a bedpan. Maybe not. Big leg drop on the apron by Dred Roberts. Now choking him over that second rope is Dred Roberts. Referee putting the count on him. Again, Dred Roberts taking every shortcut in the book. Hard uppercut by Dred Roberts. Draper carrying around the ceremonial bedpan. Or bread pan. I don't know why you want to cook bread in it. Scott Hansen's momentum was literally ripped from his grasp with that bedpan shot. Dred throws Scott Hansen in the corner. Scott Hansen picks him up. What's he doing here? Nice head scissors takeover to Dred Roberts. Hansen's not out of this fight yet. Dred picks him up. Looked like he's going for a tilt-a-whirl slam. Will he connect with it? Big power slam. He does. 1, 2. No. Scott Hansen kicks out. Rear chinlock applied by Dred Roberts. After that huge power slam. Dred really wrenching down, trying to zap what remaining strength Scott Hansen may have from his body. Scott Hansen with a series of elbows trying to fight his way out of that rear chinlock, and he does. Hits the ropes. Now locks Dred Roberts into a sleeper hold, almost a choke, if you will. Oh, neck snap over the back of Dred Roberts. That's one of his signature moves. Dred going for the cover, hooks, or he doesn't hook the leg. Lateral press, only gets a 2 count. That's not going to get it done with someone like Scott Hansen. Scott Hansen with lefts and right kick to Dred Roberts, trying to fight his way out, trying to chop that big tree of Dred Roberts, kicking those quads. And Dred keeps fighting back with right hands, and Scott's kicking the bejesus out of his legs. And hear those shots. This is a clothesline. Dred Roberts shakes him off and hits him with a clothesline of his own and holds on to it. Looks like he's going for the choke slam, but no. Hansen got the better of that exchange and only gets a 2 count. Hansen with a big running clothesline. Big spinning back elbow, getting a lot of momentum behind that shot. Picks him up, a T-bone suplex, nicely done by Hansen. Giving the big middle finger to Draper. Standing shooting star press, perfectly executed. That could be his setup for the 450. Could we see the pretty 450 delivered right here? Taking his time. No, beautiful frog splash. Nicely done. 1, 2. Oh, come on. Draper pulls the referee right before his hand was going to get the mat for the 3 count. That's a crock of crap. Scott Hansen almost picked up the victory, and Draper prevented it, of course. And there's the bedpan again as the referee throws Draper out of this contest, and Hansen gets clobbered with the bedpan for the 2nd time in this match. Referee slides in, doesn't see it. 2 and 3. Dred Roberts steals a victory from handsome Scott Hansen. What a travesty. The Grinch would be proud of that stealing. Theft would be the correct word, but you know what I mean. And now Draper's got something to say. Oh, joy to the world. Yeah, he stole a victory because of you.
Scott Hansen isn't just any man. Dred, did Scott mean a lot to you? Was he your old tag team partner? Was he your friend? Before you decided to upgrade your life in your wrestling career and align yourself with Draper, was Scott Hansen like a brother to you? Dred Roberts, I want you to chill slam your brother right now.
At Draper's direction, Dred Roberts just put a nail in one of his friend's coffins.
To anyone that stands in our way. If you stand against us, you'll find yourself on your back, looking at the lights.
Now Draper putting the bad mouth on Scott Hansen. Draper and Dred Roberts need to be feared, though these guys mean business here in CSW.
The following contest, sponsored by Fat Boy Electric. It's scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Rogers, Arkansas, weighing in at 170 pounds, the Golden Boy, Sebastian.
Making his way to the ring, another debut here at CSW is Sebastian St. James from Arkansas, making his way up, wanting to make a name for himself here in Central States Wrestling at Winter Warland. I'm excited to see what this kid's got to offer here tonight. And getting the crowd behind him as usual is Sebastian St. James's opponent, Mo Sweentess, is making his way into the Abdallah Shriners. He looks so festive tonight in that fur coat. It is colder than cold outside, but the action is hot here inside in the Abdallah Shriners. What a way to make a debut here if Sebastian St. James is able to make pick up a victory, excuse me, over Mo Sweetness in his debut. Mo has been slowly but surely climbing his way up the ranks of CSW since his debut back at Legacy. Fans love Mo Sweetness here in the Abdallah Shriners, and why not? The guy's a lot of fun to watch in and out of the ring. And comes down to actually one of my favorite theme songs ever, Flashlight by the Parliament Funkadelic. Or P-Funk. Which is also another brand of cigarettes I used to smoke, but that's for another day. Sebastian St. James lays claim to the best mullet in Arkansas 3 years running. And that's hard to do in Arkansas. Business in the front and party in the back is what Sebastian St. James should call himself. I want my producer Josh to grow out a mullet. That'd be sweet. Kind of has one already, but I won't tell him that. Sebastian taking his sweet time here in the first lockup with Mo Sweetness. Maybe trying to play a little mind games with Mo. There we go, collar and elbow tie up. Side headlock by Sebastian. Side headlock takeover. Mo making sure to keep his shoulders off the mat. Referee Adam Kennedy right there to make sure that's the case. Rolls him over under his shoulders. Doesn't even get a 1 count. Mo making his way back up to a vertical base. Sebastian still has the side headlock on. Mo gets enough separation. Hammerlock applied by Mo Sweetness. Sebastian looking for his route out, and he does, reverse into a hammerlock of his own. Waistlock. Mo trying to get out the only way he knows how to, with style and flair, into a side headlock. Mo reaching down in the side headlock. Sebastian trying to find his way out into a top wrist lock, back into a side headlock. Side headlock takeover by Sebastian St. James. Mo's shoulders barely off the mat. Mo transitions into a head scissors of his own. Sebastian trying to find his way out. Pushes the legs of Mo apart. Goes for a side headlock, misses it. Mo goes with the waist lock. Sebastian transfers behind him. Slams him to the mat. Showing the quickness of Sebastian, slaps him right in the back of the head. A little insult to injury there on Mo Sweetness by Sebastian. Go behind by Mo Sweetness, holds onto the waist lock, takes him down to the mat, shows a little bit of his own quickness as Sebastian did, and then slaps him in the back of the head. A little turnabout is fair play here in this contest. Mo rolls out of the way. Sebastian crashes into the turnbuckle. Up and over goes Mo. Duck on the clothesline by Mo. Mo's falls to the outside, goes for leg sweep. Sebastian jumps. Double kick right to the face sends Mo crashing into the security railing there on the outside. Now Sebastian crashes the lower back of Mo right into the ring apron. Hard shots to the stomach by Mo, and Sebastian with a club to the back. Sebastian really trying to ground the aerial game, if you will, of one Mo Sweetness. Driving the wind out of him with that belly to back on the apron. Sebastian slides through, trying to shoot the half to get Mo onto his back. He does. 1, 2. It's a 2 count. Sebastian stomping away on Mo. Looks like Sebastian's trying to lock him into, yes, he is, into a camel clutch. Look at the torque on the back of Mo's Sweetness. Sebastian really wrenching down on the neck and spine of Mo's Sweetness. The referee Adam Kennedy warning him to stay off the hair in that camel clutch. Mo trying to fight his way up to a vertical base, relieve the pressure on his back, and he is. And Sebastian just stomps down on the back of Mo. Belly to back suplex. Mo Sweetness flips out of it, but that landing, you see, hurt the back of Mo Sweetness. Belly to back suplex. Nicely done by Sebastian St. James. 1, 2. You can see Mo Sweetness is really favoring the lower back after that camel clutch. Mo keeps trying to fight his way out, but it's going to be hard for Mo to pick up any of his high-flying offense with a bad lower back. And Sebastian knows this, and that's why he keeps going to work on it. That clothesline with Mo draped over the second rope is more punishment on the back. Sebastian seems to be a smart wrestler, employing this attack against Mo Sweetness's lower back. Boot to the midsection by Sebastian St. James, another one. Nice snap suplex by Sebastian, going for the cover. 1, 2. Well, Mo gets his left shoulder up. Everyone here at CSW would like to wish you a happy holidays, Merry Christmas, and all those festive greetings. And if you like what you're watching, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Down at the bottom, hit that notification bell so you can be notified of whenever CSW comes out with great content like this match. Sebastian stinger splash into the corner on Mo Sweetness. This Sebastian St. James is showing a lot of ring presence here. I'm very impressed with his outing so far. It's not easy going to get somebody as slippery as Mo Sweetness, who seems to have a counter or an answer for everything. Unorthodox offense by Mo Sweetness. What is Mo going to go for here? Hopefully his back doesn't affect it. Going for a twisting plancha and misses. Sebastian nowhere to be found. What is Sebastian going to go for here? Big backbreakers, keeping the pressure on the lower back of Mo. Beautiful snap suplex, floats over. 1, 2. No, Mo kicks out. All of Sebastian's offense is focused on Mo's back now. That snap suplex even has got to be excruciating for Mo Sweetness. Trying to create some space between him and Sebastian, but to no avail. Belly to back suplex attempt, nicely done by Sebastian St. James, driving Mo Sweetness into the canvas. Sebastian St. James hasn't done anything crazy so far, but beautiful lion salt, and Mo gets his knees up, rolls up Sebastian. 1, 2. No, Sebastian kicks out. That was the first big offensive move Sebastian went for, and it failed. But it was a beautiful lion salt that just backfired. Axe kick by Mo Sweetness. Duck on the clothesline attempt by Sebastian. And now Mo with some right hands of his own. Make that 2. the stunner after the split, sends Sebastian into the ropes. Nice kip up by Mo Sweetness. Forearm sledge to the small of the back, and oh, belly to back suplex on top of his knees. Innovative offense by Sebastian St. James. This could be it for Mo Sweetness. Shoots the half, rolls him over. 1, 2, no, oh, Mo got his hand underneath that third rope, grabbing it as a last-ditch desperation attempt to break up that pinfall. Nicely done. Great ring awareness by Mo Sweetness. And now Sebastian is very frustrated. He's talking a lot of smack to Mo as Mo fires off with a right hand and a right chop. Sebastian answers with a right forearm. Another one. Knee to the midsection. Bounces his head off the top rope. Puts Mo Sweetness on the top rope. Hard right hand to the face. What does Sebastian have planned for Mo Sweetness up here? Another hard right hand, hard right to the midsection. Mo Sweetness is not out of this fight yet, trying to fight his way off the top rope. Looks like Sebastian's going to pick him up for a suplex or a superplex or a brainbuster maybe. Mo keeps fighting his way out of it. Hits Sebastian really hard in the face. Another hard right hand. Hard chop. Sebastian keeps hanging on to that top rope. Thumb in the eye by Sebastian. Picks up Mo. Could this be the superplex? Oh, Mo turned it around in midair. 1, 2, 3. He got him. He got him. Sebastian is blown away. He cannot believe Mo turned that around in midair and then hooked his legs for the 3 count. Heads up wrestling by Mo Sweetness. And what a debut by Sebastian St. James. You got to give it up to that kid. I hope we see a lot more of him in CSW. And we are off to a great start here at Winter Warland.
The following contest is sponsored by One Community Jiu-Jitsu. It is a manager pair versus CSW career match, scheduled for 1 fall.
Roscoe, you're so sexy.
And in this next match at CSW's Winter Warland is a first time ever for CSW. It is CSW Career versus Hair match right here at Winter Warland. And the stipulation is really easy. If Sexy Wrexy is able to pick up a victory, then Coach Frass has to retire from CSW. If Austin Lee picks up a victory, then Roscoe Leech gets his head shaved. I cannot wait for this match here at Winter Warland. Sexy Wrexy with festive beard and ponytail combo colors here with the pinkish red, I guess, and the purple tights. As festive as one Sexy Wrexy can be. Sexy Wrexy seems very confident going into this match against Austin Lee. Both share a victory, there is 1 victory apiece for both Austin Lee and Sexy Wrexy, this being their 3rd match. Like Christmas coming every year, you know that there's one thing that always rings true here in CSW, and that is the hatred between Coach Frass and Roscoe Leech. And we are underway as Austin Lee and Wrexy are fighting in the aisle, exchanging some blows here. I didn't think Wrexy was going to start this viciously, but boy, has he. And Austin Lee put a stop to that, now bouncing Wrexy's head off of all the security railings here at ringside. And there's definitely no love loss here, obviously, between Austin Lee and Sexy Wrexy. This feud has now reached a boiling point as, like I said, we are CSW career versus hair match. The first time ever here at CSW as Austin Lee fires another right hand into a prone Sexy Wrexy. Now the bell is sounded and we are officially underway here as Sexy Wrexy still firing right hands into Austin Lee. Austin Lee with right hands of his own. Firing back on Sexy Wrexy. Throws Sexy off the... I can't believe I just said Sexy without putting the Wrexy on it. Leapfrog over by Austin Lee. Nice arm drag takeover, followed up by a leg drop right across the chin. 1, 2. And Wrexy kicks out. Austin Lee has been a crowd favorite since his debut here at CSW's Legacy, which you can find on our YouTube channel. Snapmare over by Sexy Wrexy. Austin Lee back up to his feet. Wrexy picks him up and drives him with a belly-to-back suplex. 1, 2. No, Austin kicks out. Wrexy fires a forearm shot to the back. Wrexy picks him up by his legs. We've seen this before. Kicks him in the very, very low midsection with that shot on a prone Austin Lee over the top rope. Sexy fires a hard right hand to the side of the head of Austin Lee. Austin firing back and Sexy Wrexy puts it into it. Another hard forearm shot by Wrexy. Has his arms butterfly, picks him up. Nice butterfly suplex by Sexy Wrexy. Springboard elbow off the bottom rope. Nicely done by Wrexy. Say what you want, and I've said a lot about Sexy Wrexy these last few years, but he is turning into an accomplished professional wrestler. Still makes me nauseous because it's just gross. That chest hair and ugh. And now look at Roscoe Leech choking Austin Lee over that second rope, and Coach Frass didn't even see it, I don't think, or he'd be in hot pursuit of Roscoe Leech right now. Cranking him up for a neck breaker. It looks like Austin Lee tried to reverse it, picks him up, might be going for a fisherman's buster. Wrexy putting the brakes on that, hitting him in the midsection, sledge across the back. Now Wrexy trying to crank him up for that neck breaker again, and this time he connects. Wrexy wrestling a very methodical pace, trying to make Austin Lee wrestle his style of match. Nice right hand by Sexy Wrexy, make that 2. Third one coming across the bow. Nice roll up by Austin Lee, and Wrexy kicks out. Austin trying to put together some offense, but seems like Wrexy's got an answer for everything. 4 hard right hands by Austin may change the game for him. Reversal on the Irish whip by Wrexy. Wrexy picks him up, spine buster. Nicely done. Stacking Austin up on his shoulders too, and Austin kicks out. Wrexy stomping on the fingers of Austin Lee. Now stomping on the midsection. And I wonder what bag of tricks old Roscoe Leech has up his sleeve in order to keep his hair here tonight. Because he definitely doesn't want to see Coach Frass ever again. These guys hate each other, and they've been going back and forth on social media, even having Sexy Wrexy and himself invade the gym where Austin Lee and Coach Frass were training at Frass's own jiu-jitsu gym. Sexy Wrexy firing some forearm shots. Austin Lee fighting his way out, and Wrexy puts an end to that with a knee to the midsection. Hard right hand by Sexy Wrexy. Nothing fancy in Wrexy's offense, but it's effective. Running elbow strike by Sexy Wrexy. Wiping a little bit of that slimy perspiration off. 2 hard shoulder blocks by Wrexy. Wild punch misses by Austin Lee. Drives him down to the mat again with a belly-to-back variation. What is Wrexy doing? Looks like Roscoe just handed him a bottle of, it's lube or grease of some sort. How nauseating, especially this time of year. Oh. Austin picks him up, drops him down in a attitude adjustment type move on the eve where John Cena will have his final match. What a fitting tribute to one of the greatest of all time. Both men are lying prone on the mat. Referees counting 6, 7, and now both guys are fighting on their knees. Exchanging right hands. Who's going to come out the victor in this matchup? Shot after shot after shot, tit for tat. Here we go. It's breaking down again here in at Dallas Shriners. Both fighting for pride and respect here tonight at Winter Warland. Reversal on the Irish whip. Oh! Austin Lee comes out with a big clothesline. Make that 2 right across the face of Sexy Wrexy. Inverted atomic drop. Picks him up. Maybe going for another AA here. Wrexy slips out. I'm not even going to say the back door. It's disgusting. Beautiful power slam by Austin Lee. 1-2. No. Can't believe Wrexy kicked out of that after that beautiful power slam by Austin Lee. Now Austin Lee looking like he's going for it. Is he going for a chicken wing? Oh, Wrexy slips out and Austin Lee's neck drapes over that top rope in a running big boot to the face. This could be it for Austin Lee. Wrexy's feet are on the ropes too. Oh, and Coach Frass pointed out that Wrexy had his feet on the ropes, which is illegal in pro wrestling. Now Wrexy dragging Austin Lee back to the center of the ring. 1, 2, no! Austin kicks out, and Coach Frass still is a member of CSW. Now Wrexy saying this is it. He's going to put the finishing touches on Austin Lee. Hoist him up in a fireman's carry. Austin Lee finding his way out. Angle slam into a Uranagi. Beautifully done. 1, 2. Oh, and Roscoe breaks up the count by getting on the apron. He knew his hair was in jeopardy at that point. Austin Lee, I think, had that match won, and Roscoe distracted the referee. And Coach Frass has had enough and drags Roscoe Leech off the apron, and his head bounces off the apron as he pulled him off. Wrexy misses a punch. Austin Lee doesn't. 3 punches in a row. Make that number 4. Wrexy is staggered now, misses the pump kick, and now Austin Lee looks like he's got him in that chicken wing choke. Drops him back and has it locked in. That chicken wing's locked in. And he's begging him not to tap, and he does. He does. Wrexy taps out. Wrexy taps out, which means that now Roscoe Leech has to get his head shaved, and Coach Frass is still a part of CSW. Roscoe is in disbelief. He thought his words of encouragement were going to be enough for Wrexy not to tap out with the pain of that chicken wing hold. That was more than enough for Wrexy to say, never mind, you're only losing your hair, I could lose my arm. And now, Roscoe's not abiding by the rules here. He's trying to make a run for it. And the referee and everybody else is putting a stop to that, and Coach Frass is waiting for him. Oh, there you go. Locking him in the same hold Austin Lee won with. He's putting Roscoe out right now with that choke. Oh, Roscoe's turning purple. This is not a good sight, amongst him turning purple and other things. And Roscoe is out. He is out. And now let the head shaving commence. Roscoe, crowd chanting, shave his head, and you're darn right. That's what's going to happen. We uphold our stipulations here in CSW. Oh, look, it's the big man. It's Santa Claus. And he's got the clippers. Merry Christmas, one and all, to everybody here in CSW and all the great fans. We're gonna see a head shaving here tonight. The gift that keeps on giving. Santa's bringing the clippers to clip that mop of one Roscoe Leech. And I think Roscoe's starting to come to, but he's conceded the fact that this is going to happen whether he likes it or not, and they're shaving his nose. Roscoe had some big gray hairs coming out of the top of his nose. Now they're shaving the top of his head. It's happening here in CSW. Look at all that hair. Merry Christmas to all. And to all a good shave. Coach Frass taking great joy in this, and Roscoe just knows there's no way out for him. There's no exit. He knows that the head's getting shaved whether he likes it or not. What a way to celebrate the holiday season in a freshly shorn Roscoe Leech here at CSW's Winter Warland. I'm being told right now that our ring announcer Goose has had to step away for some important Santa Claus business, and yours truly is going to be taking over the ring announcing from here on out. So I'm going to turn over this to my beloved colleague Billy Maddox. Billy, take it away here at CSW's Winter Warland. everybody. Let's get started here. You guys ready to have some more fun tonight? Hi, I'm the ring announcer now. I got called in because our former ring announcer had some very special Santa-like duties to take care of. So I will be here being a ring announcer for the next couple matches. I'm Ben Miller. Let's have some fun here at Winter Warland. And the following contest is scheduled for one fall. He's a messed up kid from Roscoe, Oklahoma, weighing in at 200 pounds. Small town Hollywood club crazy, Derek James.
And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We are here. This is Derek James, fresh out of the KC Academy here in Kansas City. I am Billy Maddox taking over for Ben Miller while he's inside the ring doing the MC work since Goose had to leave to go do some Santa festivities. This up-and-comer Derek James has been making moves here in CSW, and I'm excited to see what he has to offer tonight.
From Kickapoo, Missouri, weighing in at 215 pounds, he is the
Zack Abstract, we have seen him a couple of times here now in CSW, usually in some multi-man matches, and he's been making moves. This guy is agile, quick on his feet, and knows his way around the ring. This is going to be an incredible matchup. Two young guys trying to make their name here in Central Stage Wrestling. And we're off. We're sizing each other up here. Gonna lock up. Trying to see who can get the advantage here. Nice. Derek James gets out of it. Nice headlock by Zack Abstract. Pushes him off. Whoa, look at that! Going for the pin! Oh, can he get the elbow? Can he get the shoulders down? Yep. Reverse pin. Only a 1 count. Nice arm drag by Zack Abstract. Went for a second one. Oh no! Derek James hits him with the elbow in the face. Two uppercuts by Zack Abstract here. Throws him on the ropes. Reverse. Whoa, another uppercut. I know that would knock the wind out of me. Yikes. Any more of those, Derek James's chin's gonna be gone. Wait, Derek caught him. Abstract was able to wiggle his way out. The cover! 1, 2, no! Zack Abstract throwing Derek James on the ropes, and then he hits him with a flying uppercut, going for the cover. 1, 2, no! Only a 2 count. You can see a little bit of despair on Zack Abstract's face there. He really thought that would have taken Derek James out. Woo! Little signs of Ric Flair. Another knife edge chop. Derek able to push Zack off. Oh! Oh, calling him stupid. Oh my goodness! Check his ankles, check his legs, ref. Suplex right into the bottom turnbuckle. Huge blow by Derek James. Putting Zack Abstract in the tree of woe. Oh! Just insult to injury here. Oh, and a big clothesline to Zack Abstract in the corner. Oh, come on. Unnecessary. Kind of a gray area bending the rules there by putting his feet in, the medical term is the perineum. Going for the cover. And only a 2 count. Oh, and Derek James gets Zack Abstract in the STF, showing shades of John Cena here. Will he make Zack tap out? Gets the ropes. A little too close there. And a back body drop. Derek going for the cover. And only a 2 count. Stomp to the back of the neck and the upper shoulders of Zack Abstract. And a big headbutt by Derek James, followed by another back chop. These two keep going back and forth. What's he doing here? Works his way out of it. Ooh, a drop kick to the shin, knocking Derek James down. Oh! Double knee strike to the back. German suplex. Zack Abstract getting the upper hand here. Can he go for the cover? He's recovering himself. An elbow to the face there. Nice kick to the face. Zack Abstract going up high. And a knee right to the face. Cover. 1, 2, no. Both men here are putting on an excellent matchup at Winter Warland. And if you haven't already, you're here on YouTube, you're watching this now. Give it a like. Give this video a like. Subscribe to the channel. See everything that Central States Wrestling has to offer. Going back and forth with blows to each other. Ooh. It doesn't seem like any one man can get the upper hand here. Case in point. Double clothesline. Both men are down. This is one hell of a matchup. Who's going to get to their feet first? Get the advantage. Oh, and another chop by Zack Abstract. Another one. Trifecta. Oh, he's just going at him. I once received a back chop by the one Michael Strider of the Foundation. And let me tell you, I had a hard time sleeping on my back for a week. Nice little reversal there into a powerbomb. 1, 2, no! Oh! Great maneuver by Derek James. Can he get the pin? No! Derek claiming he has something for Zack up his sleeve, something he hasn't used yet. Zack is having a hard time getting off of his back. Oh, and wow, nice slam by Zack Abstract. It looked like a desperation move. Derek smartly rolling out of the ring so Zack could not get the cover. Zack following Derek, trying to get him back in the ring. Derek able to use the advantage there. I know our camera angle is a little bit wonky, but Derek was able to use the advantage of taking a little extra rest time. Oh! Right onto the guardrail, throwing Zack back into the ring. Trying to choke Zack Abstract out. Zack feeling the momentum of the audience. Able to get to the ropes. Clubbing blow to the back. Look at that, it was like a reverse fisherman suplex into a cover. Oh. And a 3 count.
By pinfall, Derek James.
Very interesting and innovative maneuver by Derek James to get the victory here. Moving his way up the ranks at Winter Warland.
All right, so before we get started with this next contest, I'd like to introduce the current International Miss Missouri, Kyla Bentley here. There she is. And she is representing the Heart of a Champion Women's Championship that we're going to be having. Actually, I'm going to do this. There we go. So we thought it would be important that Kyla here is the perfect representative for what this next match is going to be, and this is going to be for the first ever Heart of a Champion Women's Championship here in CSW. So thank you, Kyla, for being a representative tonight. And the Heart of a Champion is, to all of us here in CSW, it means a champion both in the ring and out of the ring, and represents all the values of everybody here in this audience. And we hope that the champion, whoever it is crowned tonight, can represent those values to the fullest, just like Kyla does here when she competes in her beauty pageants. Thank you, Kyla. All right. So this next match is sponsored by Wrestling Spotlight, and the following contest is scheduled for with a 30-minute time limit, and it is for our first ever women's champion.
Izzy B making her entrance here. This is going to be a huge matchup. In her Santa-themed gear as well, and her patent hairspray. Got to make sure the hair looks good. before and during and after every single one of Izzy's matches. She is looking on fleek, some would say.
And her hook.
And here comes Blair, Onyx. These two competitors have been going back and forth since CSW's return at Legacy. Each one has one victory to their name. This is the third match, and this is to crown the first ever Heart of a Champion Women's Championship. And Blair Onyx reaching up to the source. Will the source help her win the first ever Heart of a Champion Women's Championship here tonight? Or will glamour and beauty take the gold?
This is your co-main event. And it is for the Heart of a Champion first ever Women's Championship here in CSW. In the corner to my left, fighting out of Rochester, Minnesota, she is the Ultimate Diva, Izzy B. And here fighting out of this corner, hailing from Chicago, Illinois, she is accompanied to the ring by the Source. She is Blair.
Ladies and gentlemen, I cannot tell you how excited I am to see the first ever crowning of the Heart of a Champion Women's Championship match here tonight at Winter Warland. Look at that title. And there's a better look for you folks there at home. And we are underway. Izzy really having a lot of confidence going into this matchup. They are 1-1 in singles competition. The crowd behind Blair Onyx as she's trying to show a sign of respect. This is a huge deal. Oh. And a huge sign of disrespect by the Ultimate Diva, Izzy B. Izzy just wants the gold. She doesn't want the respect. Here we go, lock up. Both were jockeying for position here. Equally matched. A little frustration there in Izzy. She was really hoping that she was going to get the advantage and try and take this home early. Blair has a wig? I don't know, kids. I don't think that's a wig. And another lockup. Nice reversal by Izzy. Trying to... Whoa, look at that. Oh! These two have each other's number. Blair was trying to wiggle her way out of there. Izzy taunting the crowd. And Blair with a wrist lockdown. Going back and forth. Trying to work her wrist down. Whoa! The flexibility, like almost kind of a contortionist. Nice takedown by Blair. Going for the cover. 1, 2. Only a 2 count. Izzy recovering a little bit. She was kind of caught off guard there. Almost lost the match. Blair wanting a test of strength against the ultimate diva, Izzy B. Maybe the source is telling her a test of strength is a good idea. Here we go. Oh, Izzy says, I ain't having that. Quick takedown. Whoa, look at that. Oh, she uses the bottom rope. Into an R drag there. Trying to go for it again. No! Izzy said, I've seen that one before. You're not going to get me twice with that. Izzy doesn't care. She'll win by countout. She just wants the gold around her waist. That vicious kick to the stomach really knocked the wind out of Blair Onyx as she's trying to recover, using the help of the kids, the fans. Out of 9, and she makes it back into the ring. Izzy takes no time to take advantage of Blair. And a nice clothesline from Izzy. Cover, and only a 1 count. Sitting on the back of Blair Onyx, choking her out. Illegal maneuver. Slamming her head into the corner turnbuckle. And just stomping a mud hole there. Trying to knock the wind out of Blair Onyx yet again. And just slamming her body and insult to injury as she's taunting the fans yet again. Oh! And a 2 count. What's Blair going for? No! And just yanks her hair, slamming her head down on the mat, and only a 2 count. A very close 2 count. You can see the frustration in Izzy B's face. She's just really wanting to end this match and become the first ever Heart of a Champion here in Central States Wrestling. Hey! Those are kids. Come on, Izzy. You were a kid once. Really targeting the throat of Blair Onyx. Whoa, look at that. Like a head scissor into a Russian leg sweep. Cover. And a 2 count. Izzy's trying everything in her repertoire to get Blair down and keep her down for that 3 count. Blair recovering a little bit. Nice elbow to the face. Gets out of the corner. And a clothesline for herself. Another one. A back elbow. Whoa, look at that. The source. She's feeling the source. A running back elbow. Oh, and a big kick to the face. Oh, and a sliding clothesline for the cover, and only a 2 count. Oh, look at that. Shades of the goat. The source is telling her. A little 5-knuckle shuffle time. Oh no, it's her own version. And only a 2 count. An homage, if you will, to John Cena. She's going for the neutralizer here. I think she's calling for it. It's up. Izzy works out. Look at that. Izzy just saying, please don't. Come on. Oh no. Intentional. She was trying to do something like that. The ref's knocked out. What's Izzy grabbing? Does she have her hairspray? Not like this. Oh my God, she sprays Blair in the face with the hairspray. Her eyes must be burning. Oh, she just did the glamorous DDT. Cover 2. No! Somehow, someway, Blair Onyx, even though she's blind, her eyes are burning, kicks out. This match is incredible. And it's all for, look at that, she sits up. Schoolboy, and a 2 count. Oh, whoa, nice recovery by Blair Onyx. She looked like one of the night nurses from Silent Hill there. Going for the neutralizer again. Oh, she's feeling confident. Can she land it? There it is! The cover! 1, 2, 3! And we have your first ever Heart of a Champion Women's Champion! Blair Onyx, the new and first CSW Heart of a Champion, Women's Champion, and an excellent competition. The Source era has begun here at Central States Wrestling's Winter Warland.
Saturday, December 13th, it's happening. We're getting the band back together for one last time.
One last match.
But don't think that we are taking this lightly. If anything, we are prepared for war.
You've made a grave mistake with your actions, thinking the foundation would crumble.
But this foundation is indestructible.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, are you having a good time tonight? Are you guys ready for tonight's main event? The following contest is scheduled for one fall. It's brought to you by the Wrestling Nerds and also Akuso Law Firm. I think I'm pronouncing that right because it was written on a card. So, Akuso Law Firm, thank you very much. And it is for a 30-minute time limit.
And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Winter Warland's main event. And coming out first, you know them. It's the Besties in the world.
Making their way
into the ring from St. Louis, Missouri, Matt Fitchett, Davey Vega, the Besties in the world!
As you see, while Matt Fitchett is breaking down all of the decorations and trying to pop balloons like a Scrooge, he's holding the Michael Strider Appreciation Championship title belt that was gifted to Michael Strider, that he has since stolen and made a mockery of him and Davey Vega all over social media.
And the partner from Denver, Colorado, he is the Mile High Magnum,
Dak Draper, who now Dred Roberts is in allegiance with. Last month at Tales from the Ring, Draper took out Moonshine Mantell, putting him on the shelf. He's on a vengeance-seeking warpath, and all he wants to do is get that CSW championship back, and will do whatever means necessary to get there, including recruiting the likes of Dred Roberts, who just made his re-debut last month as well, recovering from brain cancer. And he has aligned himself here with the besties in the world. All three have issues with the foundation. And speaking of, Steele, Jeremy Wyatt, Michael Strider together one last time for all three of them. Ace running into the ring. They want to start this up now. It's called Winter Warland for a reason, ladies and gentlemen, and we are experiencing the war here right now. All six competitors just battling it out. Knife edge chopped by Davey Vega. Matt Fitchett getting the upper hand over there on Ace. Draper and Jeremy Wyatt going at it, trying to rake the eyes out of Jack Draper. It is pure and utter mayhem. My cameraman almost got mauled. Oh! Dred Roberts tried to use the chair, but Jeremy Wyatt fighting him off. It is all hell. Here we go. We're finally getting a little bit of... Ace Steel, Match Fitchett starting off the match right now. And an elbow right to the temple of Matt Fitchett by Ace Steel, going for the cover. Trying to get this win early, and only a 1 count. Every single one of these men in this match have been a staple in not only Kansas City, but Midwest wrestling for the better part of almost 10 years or more now. Look at that. Stalling suplex, beautifully done by Ace Steel. And a 2 count. These are some of the most recognizable faces in all of Midwest wrestling, especially here in Central States Wrestling. All have decades of experience. Nice takedown by Jeremy Wyatt into the cover. and only a 2. These men have all been on top of the mountain for, like I said, like a decade or more actually, here in the Midwest, and especially here in Kansas City. Ace just pulling a dirty tactic there, pulling the nose of Matt Fitchett, getting on Matt Fitchett's level. Oh, and a knee right to the skull of Matt Fitchett. Matt Fitchett trying to get to the upper hand now. He's just running away. Vega coming in here trying to help his bestie out. Ace still staying on top. Dred Roberts, look at that. Dirty tactic by Dred. Whoa! And a double kick to the face of Ace Steel. And a 2 count. The besties, Draper and Dred, using the numbers advantage. Draper's now tagged in, trying to keep Ace in their corner away from the foundation. It's a good tactic to do. Oh, slamming the back of Ace into that turnbuckle. Slamming the knee right into the side of Ace's head. The cover, and only a 2 count. The besties over there taunting Ace Steel, calling him an old man. Well, let me tell you something, besties. With age comes wisdom. This is the traitor of World Heavyweight Champion CM Punk. Mentor of Joe Hendry. I had to look around to see if he appeared. Thankfully, he did not. Zack with a headlock on Ace, trying to keep him down, trying to wear him out, trying to keep him away from Jeremy White and Michael Strider, the other members of the Foundation. Lucy Mendez out there trying to hype up Ace Steel. Ace getting hyped up, trying to get his way out of the headlock. And slammed right back down. It was a good attempt, but no avail. Matt Fitchett tagged in. The besties and Draper are keeping advantage here. Cover and a 2 count. They know if they can eliminate and incapacitate one of the 3 Foundation members, that they will have the advantage. Here comes Davey Vega. Legal man. Going for a suplex of sorts, no. Oh! Ace Steel worked out of it, bumped their heads. Here comes Michael Strider. Pumped up, clothesline to the turnbuckle, and another. Just clubbing blows across the chest of Davey Vega. Oh! Knocking down Matt Fitchett and just continuing to go against Davey Vega. Strider is pissed off and ready to get his own. Interesting maneuver to get into that single-leg Boston Crab. Catching Matt Fitchett, it's like Michael Strider knows what they're doing before they even know what they're doing. Look at that running power slam. Here comes Jeremy Wyatt, legal man. Very nice. Shades of the Heart Foundation, and 2, 3. No, I almost called it a 3 count. Finally, the Foundation is getting momentum here. Huge huge chop to the chest of Davey Vega. And a fresh Jeremy Wyatt. Look at him go. It's like muscle memory. He doesn't even think about this. He just knows what he needs to do. And a suplex. And a Russian leg sweep into a crossface. Wow! And Matt Fitchett breaks up the submission hold. Probably for good reason, because Wyatt would have probably got Davey Vega to tap out there. All of these men in this match right now in your main event of Winter Warland have had so much history between the two. Knocking, just pulling Jeremy Wyatt's leg and knocking him out of the ring. Lucy's trying to make sure he's okay. Matt Fitchett says, no, thank you. He's not getting any recovery time. We're getting him back in here. And just stomping at the midsection, the now injured midsection of Jeremy Wyatt. Draper, legal man. And just crushing Jeremy Wyatt's midsection and chest. The 285 pounds, 260 pounds, whatever it is. The huge log of a man, Draper. Shoving the Christmas boot, stuffing a mud hole. Oh! Going for the cover? No. Wyatt just instinctively kicks out without even a 1 count. Nice suplex by Matt Fitchett going for the cover. And a 2 count. Matt Fitchett getting a little bit upset there. Throwing his shirt in a sign of disrespect as he holds him in a headlock. Strider and Ace trying to hype up their fellow Foundation member. They're both fired up. They're both ready for the tag. Wyatt trying to get out of it. And Matt Fitchett still has Jeremy Wyatt's number. The cover? Ace says, I don't think so, man. Look at that, just clubbing him in the corner. Draper and the Besties using every tactic they can to try and get that advantage, try and take out the members of the Foundation. Draper now legal man. Oh, and a vicious knee right to the skull of Jeremy Wyatt. Using his pure size to drop right onto the head of Wyatt as he's trying to choke him out. Wyatt dazed, trying to get out, trying not to tap. Trying to harness the energy of the Foundation and the crowd around him. That may have cracked Draper's chin right open. And a big back body drop. Draper still staying on top, taking advantage of an injured Jeremy Wyatt. Look at this. A bridge into a hold. But Ace again says, no sirree, Bob. You're not about to break my buddy's ribs. This match is going to continue. Wyatt has a lot of fight left in him. The Foundation are out for blood and vengeance. All three just taking turns on Jeremy Wyatt being thrown into him. Draper going in. Oh my goodness. Look at this. Sign of disrespect. Come on. AK, you're gonna let them do that, but you're gonna tell the Foundation to get back in their corner? Going for the cover? And only a 1 count?
Come on now,
Wyatt has to be hurting, but he's fighting for his life here. He's not giving up. Working the back in that midsection again. The Besties and Draper just will not let Jeremy Wyatt get the tag to very hungry Ace Steel and Michael Strider over there. Oh, somehow, some way. Look at this. Going for a crucifix pin. No. Wyatt getting his way out of it. It's a 2-on-1. Clothesline. Going for the tag. And here comes Ace Steel. Clothesline. And another one. Another one. Ace fired up, ready to go. Taking on both members of the Besties. Get him in, ready for a nut breaker. Look at this. Wow, what a combination. The cover. And Davey Vega breaks up the pin for only a 2 count. Here comes Dak Draper. Big boot to Ace Steel. Michael Strider. Nice. Davey Vega up. Missile drop kick to Michael Strider. Here comes Wyatt with his own move. And a running knee by Matt Fitchett. All hell is broken loose in this match here in the main event of CSW's Winter Warland. This is awesome chants coming from the crowd because this is awesome. Matt Fitchett going to the top. Look at that face. He's ready to put an end to this match. Try to call out Shades of Eddie Guerrero, but Ace Steel says no. Catching him, and he's going for a superplex from the top rope. All men are down here. Who's gonna get up first? Who's gonna recover? The crowd is into this match. I'm into this match. This is one hell of a main event. The end, the year of 2025. What is Dred Roberts doing? Not with the chair to Ace Steel, but Lucy Mendez grabs a chair. Bitch smack to Dred Roberts. Making him woozy, making him incapacitated. That's what you get. Well, here comes Santa Claus again. Santa's back. He's coming to town and he's here in Winter Warland. Uh-oh, he knows. He knows that Dred's been a naughty boy. Naughty boy, and he's on the naughty list. Michael Strider taking out Dred Roberts. Sacrificing his body. Here comes Dak Draper. He's unmasking. Wait a second. That's Moonshine Mantel. That's not Santa Claus. I thought Santa was real, but today the reality is Santa is Moonshine Mantel. Draper in shock, running for his life as Moonshine runs him out of the arena. Here comes Jeremy Wyatt on Davey Vega, going for the pile driver. Oh! Matt Fitchett to the kick to the side of the head. It's now a numbers advantage for the Foundation. And the Besties know that. And they're trying to end the match right now. But Wyatt says no, and he grabs both of their noses, headbutts Davey Vega. Nice hook and run. Whoa, no. Here we go. Impaler DDT. The cover. And the Foundation wins. What an excellent competition. The Foundation, the victors, in their final match of all four of them together. Look at that image. One for the history books, folks. Michael Strider, Lucy Mendez, Ace Steel, Jeremy Wyatt, the Foundation. Oh, Ace says, get the hell out of my ring. This was an incredible main event tonight. It was amazing to see the Foundation all reunited for one last time.
One more time for the Foundation.
From Ben Miller and Billy Maddox, this has been CSW Winter Warland. And in the words of Ben Miller, good night and good fight, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see you next time.